What's up, veterans? This is JB coming to you live out of Atlanta, GA. I'm the CEO and founder of New Life Veterans. I am a disabled veteran. I am rated 100% permanent total, and I filed the very first time with 11 disabilities, over 100 pages faxed over to Janesville, Wisconsin, and came out with 100% PNT. So I am fully qualified to kind of consult you and guide you through the muddy waters of VA disability claims, okay? So to receive compensation, we already talked about some of the opponents that you're up against, because when you know your opponent before you go into the game or before you go to war, you have an unfair advantage. That's the reason why they watch film in the sports arenas. They watch film before they play the opponents the day before, or maybe the whole week they're watching film. So today, let's talk about our opponent number 3, the appeals team. Why am I talking about the appeals team? Because a lot of you, before knowing about New Life Veterans, have been filing claims, ladies and gentlemen, and been denied, okay? You probably have suffered from a previous denial in the past, and we have an appeals modernization process. Excuse my tongue tied here. We have, when they deny you, you have a 12-month clock that's gonna start over, okay? It's gonna start over. What is basically, it's gonna continue from your intent to file, so you could really potentially get paid 24 months of back pay, okay? So let's say, for instance, you've already previous filed and you get the letter in the mail. It's called a decision letter, okay? And they say you are denied. And here's your lanes. You have 2 different lanes. Lane number 1 is here, higher level review. What's a higher level review? That means they're gonna get a supervisor to look at your already submitted claim without any new evidence that you can submit, okay? So I want you to understand you have a 12-month clock for someone to look at it at a GS-12 level. If you've been an employee of the federal government, you know they have GS positions, okay? And usually a VA rater, is a GS-9 or something like that. They're looking at your paperwork to give you a percentage of up or down, okay? So the higher level review is a really quick process. If you know your information is Trump tight, take a gamble at it. But me, I'm not gonna gamble with tax-free, inflation-proof income. Are you? Absolutely not. You know how hard it is to work for a pre-tax income. You go out every day, work for it for the next 40 years, and you still don't get a check of $31.46 as a retirement check from the federal government, the Social Security. So we know that the second lane is called new evidence. New evidence is going to be submitted to your claim. Why would you do that? Well, you already know most veterans are uninformed or misinformed. If you've been outside the military more than 12 months, the law specifically states that Title 38 Part 4 law, this is the Code of Federal Regulations by Congress, the Senate and the House, has made this a law. If you've been out the military for more than 12 months, you need to have a medical nexus from a private doctor, right? We know that. We got that on the book, so there's no guessing around. So when you do your claim and you know you got out in 1995 like myself, or whatever that year is, we're in 2021. If 12 months has passed away, you need a medical nexus, right? All right, so we're going to do with new evidence. Now, since you've made that decision to add new evidence, you're going to use the experts at New Life Insider, where we have hardworking, top-notch specialists to examine you, to examine your previous paperwork from the military, your service treatment records. So I want you to understand that you need to get your service treatment records. You need to get the service treatment records. How do you get your service treatment records? Why do you want to go back and get your service treatment records? Because there's other things that you could be filing for opportunities. So you need to go get them. So let's talk about this new evidence. There's a 2 forms you got to have. They're VA forms. All right. VA forms. One is for new evidence. This is for new evidence. We're just going to put new evidence. This is going to be the form that for the medical nexus letter. The medical nexus letter you're going to get from our doctors. Once you see our doctors, within a week, you're going to get a letter in the mail about your condition and what it's connected to, whether it's a direct service connection or a secondary service connection. Now, the numbers on that form, all right, is VA form 21-4142. 21 dash, write this down, 21-4142. This is new evidence. Now, the other form is 20-0995. You're probably going to see that in the denial letter, okay? These forms are in your denial letter, but just to know that VA form 20-0995 is called a decision review. Decision review. Let's review the decision. But when you review the decision, I want you to consider this new evidence because I enrolled into the New Life Insider program and saw Junius's top-notch, hard-working specialist, and they wrote me a medical nexus letter now because before, I didn't know what a medical nexus was. I didn't know what nexus means. If you don't know what nexus means, it means link. Okay, what is the medical link? You need an outside doctor to put their license on the line, their expertise on the line with medical rationale, medical terminology, and that there's more likely than not that your current disability that you suffer with today has everything to do with when you were serving the military. That's why it's called service connection. Without that, you're going to lose your claim. So I want you guys to understand is that you need to understand that when you get denied, I want you to say, listen, I've just been denied. I'm not going to go in for a high level review. I'm going to enroll to the New Life Insider program, use these doctors to add new evidence so I can get that previous denial granted. I want that paperwork to say that the criteria for service connection has been met. Let's move on to the rater, how bad it is, how severe it is, and let's give that percentage a high value claim. Here's the numbers. 8 out of 10 veterans right now are getting lowball claims, anywhere from 70% or low. The new numbers are out for June 2021. The average veteran, new recipients, are getting only about $1,100 a month, okay? I want you to understand something. We at New Life Veterans, we aim high for you and your family. Thank you so much for watching this video and have a great day.